Well, hello there, everyone, and how are you guys? I hope doing fabulous, yes. Well, before we get into this entertaining video, I would just like to remind you guys to like, comment, and subscribe if you have not subscribed already. And what would you like to say with that, Lady Crone?
Baby Crone said it all.
Yes.
Subscribe, like us, and please leave a comment.
Yes. Sunflowers.
Hello, my sunflowers. How are you? We're back. We're going to be talking about the Potomac. What is it?
Real Housewives.
Real Housewives of Potomac. Did we talk about them last week?
Yes,
we did.
Yes, we did.
So could you start us out? How it started? Can you give us a recap? Because I want to go and comb by comb with this one.
Okay. Well, first off, we started off with Gazelle sitting down, talking to her daughters about the passing of her father and how some mysterious way 2 days after his brain surgery, when he was incapacitated to even sign anything, he signed the will. So she's going to...
Well, he didn't sign it because she said he was incapacitated. If you're incapacitated, then he can't sign it. Somebody did that.
Mm-hmm.
Thieves. This is...
Yeah. And now the one thing that he, as Gazelle says, the one thing that he would have wanted is that generational wealth to get passed down is now going to be taken away if she can't get it to fight it in court.
Well, she can fight it because she can prove it.
Yes, she can.
She can prove it. So she's going to fight it, but we'll see.
Yes, we'll see. That was pretty much it. The next scene was TJ and Stacy making homemade pizza because he didn't feel like going to the store or something like that. I don't know.
Well, he said he didn't feel like going to the store, but he made this box pizza. I don't know. But go ahead. What do you want to say about that? I have something to say about it, but I want to hear what you
Yes, in this particular scene, it was TJ defining the boundaries of their relationship. And we really saw Stacy reluctantly comply to it and apologize for the way she treated him. It's a bit lopsided, if you ask me.
Well, I definitely think that TJ have issues. TJ have issue with women. He is very hard. He seems like a man that has been jilted or hurt because of the way that he deals with her. Mm-hmm. However, she sees exactly who he is.
She does.
The only thing I don't like about women, why do you go back and tell your man everything? Who does that? Mm-hmm. The women said this. Why? I like the way he handled that.
Yeah, he did handle
but it. I don't get that. And he's not the one for her at all. And when she said, was this a test? What do you think if I go date? And she says, I wanted you to vomit or fall out or something. Mm-hmm. And he said, why would I do that? Why would you be with a man that's cold? Yes. He's not sleeping with you, girl.
No.
Girl, just,
yes.
Sometimes, and I've been guilty in my past.
Okay.
But I don't get it. I don't understand why we women have to dumb ourselves down. And why do Stacy have to dumb herself down to please a man that don't even please her?
Exactly.
She's in love with an idea of having a boyfriend. She thought she could handle the no sex and all that, but clearly that's his judge. Yep. That's not her. That's what happens when you unequally yoked. You're being with somebody who's want to be a Christian, but as a Christian, fine. If you want that kind of man, but I'm telling you, he is dominating. And that means you will cater to him first.
Yes.
You second, him first. Mm-hmm. And I don't understand. In the world we live in today in the United States, and you are American, why do you want to live in such a primitive situation? Where a man is dominating over you and telling you, you be here with me. And and say, you better. You don't talk to me like I'm your child.
Yep. Check yourself.
Check yourself or be by yourself. Who talk to? See, And I don't understand why she's toying. It's like you're trying to get this man to show jealousy.
Yes.
He'll never show that to you. Never. Because he don't want you to think that he wants you like that.
Exactly.
It's like, I want you, but if hey, you do you. But if you go out there and date, I'm dating.
Yep.
And she's saying, but you don't even want to have sex.
Exactly.
So for me, if I was him, that would be a red flag.
Yes.
And for her, girl, that flag is waving. His freak flag is waving all over the place.
It is. Oh, I'm the red
You
flag.
see those things going, those red flags are waving, girl, and you refuse to see it.
Yes.
Good God. I mean, oh, girl, if that's the case, go back to your husband. Jesus.
For
At
real.
least he had money like that. Clearly, DJ don't, what's his name?
TJ.
TJ don't have money like that.
Clearly.
He have it, but
Yeah, and also for the fact on top of that is the fact that TJ is trying to dominate on how she should go about her divorce, saying, are you going to get somebody to look into that? And she's just like, no, I don't think I really need to.
because she goes back and tell him everything. Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. If that's not the dumbest thing, why do you go back and tell your man everything? Good God. That's crazy to me.
Yes. So that was pretty much it for their scene. The next scene was Wendy. I think her sister and her mom had a eating session together out.
They went out to lunch or dinner.
Yeah, lunch or dinner. I wasn't sure which one. But this was the sit-down talk where Wendy finally tells her mom 2 months later that she resigned from her position at the university. And her mom at first was a little disappointed, but she loves her daughter. She loves Wendy. And she's like, that's right. You're still a doctor. You still got your degrees. I just want you to be happy.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. After that, Ashley and Gazelle. Oh yes, this was
The
a good
dating.
scene.
I like
Yes,
that.
That was a good speed dating.
I really think that Ashley, I thought we picked him out for
Yes,
Ashley.
Josh.
And we also picked out for Gazelle. But that's Gazelle. That's what she like. So whatever young man she was dealing with, he must be enough because she's out there wanting to date. I don't know what's going on with Gazelle. I don't know. It's kind of hard.
Yeah, I think it's almost tied into Gazelle's slogan, saying that now that her kids are gone, Gazelle's coming out to play something.
Gazelle
like that.
has been out to play ever since the show has been on the air. Gazelle has been out in these fields. Gazelle, I'm sorry, she come off a little harsh to me.
Yes.
To me.
I'm slowly starting to see it.
She just come off a little too harsh for to be a woman of God. It is not for me to judge, but she seems like she's highly sexed.
Yes.
And everything has to deal with sex. However, Ashley appeared to be the same way, but Ashley is more like, I just like flirting.
Yep, she did say it.
I like it. I like it. And Gazelle is like, I love sex. Yep. And it just comes off to me for her to be a mature woman. It just comes off. She just come off harsh. I like Gazelle.
Yeah,
I do. I like her. I like her, but she just, I'm sorry. I mean, it's like she just looking for a man to keep her warm in bed, and she goes through men, and she's a pretty woman. Well, she's an attractive older woman. That means she's not pretty because she's older, but she is an attractive woman. And I just feel as though she just seems to me like, I'm just out here, just when I can get it, when I can get an arm, I want a baby arm. And that's what it's like for me. I'm just looking for a baby arm. I had him and it looks slutty. And so when your daughters are out there sneaking a guy in, you can see why. in my opinion.
Yeah, it's learned behavior.
Yeah, she just too highly sexed. And if she's not, that I don't know. That's how she comes
Yeah,
off.
that's definitely how she comes off.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
And Ashley come off as a flirty girl.
yes, she does.
Definitely flirty.
100%, 1000%.
Yes, 1000. And Gazelle come off as highly sexual.
Together, they do kind of make a good duo for that sense.
And it just seemed like where Robin is gone, Gazelle. But those three were pretty close anyway. But now that Robin is gone, which I do miss Robin. I do miss her. And but I definitely see Gazelle
and
Ashley. Yeah.
Mm-hmm, yeah. I enjoy seeing them hanging out together.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the next scene, Karen has a sit-down talk with Ray to talk about how, no, Ray, after my accident, I didn't think our marriage was going to make it. But now I appreciate you driving me around and being there for me. I will never take our marriage for granted again.
That's what she said?
Yep, that's how she felt. Yeah, that's what she said in so many words. Because she said that she realized how much Ray caters to her, drives her around because she can't drive. And she's like, I am so appreciative that you
I wouldn't be surprised if Ray got a chick on the side. I bet you got a chick on the side. I know you do. I bet you got a chick on the side. Ray just looked like he is not really feeling her like that. To me. No. It just seemed like Ray, like you, to me, Ray come off like, Karen, and you phony, you lie, you're messing around on me. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to expose you to the camera.
Exactly.
But I don't trust you. You messing around. That's how Ray come off to me. Mm-hmm. Ray say a lot, but he say very little. His actions speak.
Yes.
He is not a dumb man. And I don't know what's going on in their relationship, but clearly that was propaganda. That was just something for the camera.
It was for
Karen to make it look like, because Ray be saying, look, I don't be wanting to drive you, but I got to drive you. He be fussy. And it's like he do it. Mm-hmm. I could see when the camera's off. If you didn't have one drink driving, you wouldn't be in this problem. That's how I see it. But I like Ray. Mm-hmm. And I just think that he is just disappointed with his wife. That's how he comes off to me. Yes. It's like I don't even like her. That she grew over the years, and from when we begin the show to now, Karen has changed immensely. And some of the changes are good, especially she looks younger, vibrant, and all of that. But outside of that, I think that her and Ray grew apart.
Yes, most definitely.
And no matter how she tries to twist it, turn it, and make it look like, look, this is my observation. It just looked like they just in a broke down marriage.
Yeah, it does. It really does. Because I haven't forgotten that the fact that there's this mysterious man Karen was allegedly hurt to be with. So
and why wouldn't Karen is going out? She meet men all the time. If I was going out all the time, I would meet men.
Yes,
so would. Karen is out all the time, mm-hmm. and I just don't think that Karen is as faithful as she says she is. Yes. I just don't. And I think that Ray have a little chip on the side or something. I really do. I really do believe that. I just see like that right now. It's just the marriage of convenience. What do you mean? They've been married so long that we're in it to win it. We're just here. You do you, I do you. Every now and then, let's just get before the camera and let's let them think that everything is beautiful.
Yes, that's exactly how I see their relationship.
That's how I see it. Mm-hmm. I don't buy it. It just seemed.
Yes.
It just seemed fragmented.
Yes. On top of the fact that we really only seen glimpses of Karen's life because she keeps it so out of the camera.
And when she does, it's so orchestrated.
Yes.
You know, it's like, I don't know how Ray is going to come. I can't control what he say out his mouth because he might insult me. So she's like plans like that just seems so planned to me. It just seemed planned and it just seems so forced. And it just seemed Ray is like, I'll do it. Mm-hmm. You know.
Yeah. In the next scene, speaking of forcing relationships, Mia had a lunch in with Kay. And right before Kay came in, Mia was on the phone with Gordon saying that they're going to be moving forward in their relationship and that he appreciates Mia and all of that. And it was Mia showing that he's having a good episode right now. But as soon as she gets off the phone with Gordon, she tells Kay, oh man, you just don't know how stressful Gordon is right now.
It's like what Mia, excuse me.
It's okay.
What Mia, it's like she's doing the most.
She is.
It's like she all on the camera, like you just putting it in my face. Just And then you got the kids.
Yes.
And the kids are saying, I don't want ink.
Yes.
And you up there when you think you're gonna take that little boy from his daddy? Girl.
Yeah, I know she was embarrassed when her daughter said, I don't want you to marry Mr. Ink.
That's not good. That's not good.
Yes.
And I wish that Gordon stopped hanging around.
For real.
Gordon,
Honestly.
stop. I know you love her.
Yeah, and the kids love you.
And they love you. And I know, but this is Gordon.
Yes. Even though, speaking of which, even though Kay might be seeing it from Mia's perspective, I do like the fact that Kiana, I think her name is, says that this situation with Mia, Gordon, and Ink is not appropriate and that Mia should really think about what she's going to do because having the kids and two men is just not looking good. But Kay says she's going to give Mia some coping strategies to help.
I can tell that Kay, don't like what Mia's doing.
Yes, she doesn't.
But Mia's forcing it on everybody. Guys, she's forcing it on me. I don't want to. I don't like it. I don't want to see it. You are damaging your kids for your own pleasure.
You really are.
If you want to date Ink, date him. But keep it undercover. Keep your children away from that for now. It's too late.
Yeah.
You want to sit around and like three is company. Like we all just a happy
family. No.
And the kids are not feeling that at all.
Not
Gordon is their daddy, and don't go trying to bust that up, Mia.
Yes. And honestly, I think that's exactly why Gordon would not want to take a paternity test. Because, I mean, besides the fact that might prove something, but just the fact that...
But he doesn't have to because his name is on the birth certificate. So he don't have to prove anything to anybody.
Gotcha.
We were married, and by law, if she gets pregnant, and that's still my child if he claim it. Yeah. So no, he don't have to give her anything.
That's true.
That's his child. And they were married, and he doesn't have to give her a DNA. All these years you want it now? No. You and Ink can run off and have y'all pre-made family. You want Ink to have a baby? Get pregnant with him.
Exactly.
Go have another baby, but you're certainly not taking mine.
Yeah, thank you.
And Mia, like, I don't want no more children, so I'm going to try to give you your son. It don't work like that, Mia. I'm just sick of Mia. I'm sick of Mia. She just, I see, I don't even, it's just, it's just, I don't like the fact of these kids. I don't like it.
Yes. Also towards the end when Gordon was over and we was talking about how the kids disapproved of Ink, they had to talk about a conversation about their marriage, and Gordon says that he's basically accepted that Mia is the one that wants this divorce.
Right.
So he's just like, yeah, I'm willing to go through it. If this is what you want, then I'm going to.
I don't see her and Ink making it.
No. Her slogan that Ink is permanent is so corny.
I don't think that that's going to work. I just don't. I don't think so. I don't. Because of the way that it has been presented.
Yes.
And Ink don't look good to me. He looked like a home wrecker.
Yes.
And he looked like he don't respect his own brother, which is another black man.
Yes.
It is disgusting. It is despicable. And it's sad that we're watching that. It should not be on TV. But what does Andy Cohen feel?
Oh, that is good tea, of course.
That's good tea for him. I don't like it, and I think that's what I'm saying. The shows are getting more and more trashier. Instead of making the show trash, it's like they're going from worse to worse with these storylines. And when we're going to ever accept the fact that children are off limits, if you don't have something positive to show, then don't show them at all. If you don't show them in a good light, keep them out of it, please. I don't like it at all. I feel sad for what you call the kids that they are in that.
Yes.
And I could see when the little boy was up there playing with this green thing, and his mom was talking to him. It was like, oh, we being phony. Like, I want you to talk. It just was phony, and you could tell it was phony, and you could tell it was contrived, and you can tell that little boy was like, "Mommy, I don't want to do it," and you could tell the little girl, "This is our daddy. We don't want ink." Both of them. And you could see that look on Mia's face, like,
because they got caught on camera.
And this is what she says. I know she don't understand, but she'll understand later. That is what you saying, putting your needs above these kids. Well, he could never have the kids from the full term because Mia done already said he bipolar 1. So,
Bipolar 2.
Oh, I thought it was 1.
Could have been bipolar 1. Whichever one is the severe one.
1.
Okay. So because
now you got me second guessing myself. But that's neither here nor there. The fact of the matter is she done ruined that for him. So, but he's good to keep the kids. I like Gordon.
Yes.
And I'm sorry that this happened. And I'm sorry that the world is looking at
bipolar 1.
And I'm sorry that the world is looking at this. I am.
Awful.
It's awful. It's god awful. And if it wasn't for the children, it'd be a good story. But true. Because the children are all tangled up in it, it's sickening to me. It's sickening because if anything at all, you should put your kids in counseling as you go through this.
Yes. One thing I just like to say, harping back on last episode, is the fact that it's really ironic that Mia is going to try to call out Gazelle and her mothering and parenting styles when Mia is doing this mess in front of her children.
The worst. That's what you call being selfish, and she caught up. That's what you call being sex crazed. Because sex make you crazy like that if it's good. She's just going crazy over, this is all over the Dickums. All over Dickums. This is what this is. She's not even seeing straight.
Clearly.
All she want at the whole thing, she find people just to sit down and talk about her and ink.
Yes.
She finds to go to lunch. It's like she's obsessed with ink. And Gordon is getting in the way of me and ink. Move out the building and move. And work out an agreement with Gordon and get on with your life.
No, but they're still living in the same building till this day. So clearly. And
every opportunity she could take, she takes it and tear down Gordon. When they were together, she wasn't doing it. But now that she's been cheating and effing around with this ink guy, no respect for a marriage. Why would you marry a man that had no respect for marriage?
Like you said, she's not
ungodly.
Straight.
It's ungodliness. It's ungodliness. I don't know.
Yeah.
So,
that was pretty much it for this episode.
Was it. I know we didn't have much. I didn't feel like going deep and psychoanalyzing.
Yeah, it wasn't much. It was, really the only two heavy things is Mia takes up so much. But the good positive fact was to see Gazelle and Ashley speed date and even see Ashley go
I enjoyed that. And I want to do it. You want to go speed dating?
Yeah.
We're going to find it. We're going to find a place to go speed dating.
I'm actually surprised that Ashley is a country girl, like a farmer's girl, because she wants a chicken coop. She's obsessed.
Well, you don't have to be a country girl to want a chicken coop. A lot of people have chicken coops in the city or in their backyard.
Yeah.
I think it was a Hollywood thing. Some people just have chickens because they lay eggs and
fresh eggs.
So anyway, that's it. That's all we have. We hope you enjoyed it. But anyway, I really wanted to do something to break up the monotony with all the heaviness with this Diddy case and with Jay-Z and all. I just needed to break it all up and just do something. Mm-hmm. And so we figured we like what's going on in Potomac.
Yes.
And so we wanted to give you that. And with that, we hope you enjoyed this little commentary. It ain't much, but we hope you enjoyed it because the Diddy case and JC have worn me out. Okay. So with that being said, we hope you enjoy the rest of your week until we meet again. You know what we say?
Sunflowers.